Wow. What a game one of the NBA Finals, man. June 1st, 2017. It was a wild scene that was going on. I want to say this, though. Before we get into the fact that LeBron James says that Kevin Durant was the person that stood out the most, I want to emphasize the reason that Kevin Durant was so good. The Golden State Warriors is a super team, so everybody on the team, including the coaches' wives, can hit threes. So everybody was running to the shooters every time KD was just running straight to the lane. Now people are going to say, oh, yo, bro, KD crossed LeBron on that play that's been going around. It's like a GIF, it's everywhere, and all that stuff like that. Bruh, he lost his footing and Kevin Durant just ran to the basket. That pass was mad stupid anyway. I think it was like an inbound pass from Steph Curry that just went there and somehow Durant just did whatever. It was supposed to be, stolen. I don't know how it got to where it got to, but it was the Golden State Warriors night. They came out, they played very, very well. I can't take anything away from the Golden State Warriors with the way that they played, but I can criticize the Cavaliers with the fact that they couldn't get a goddamn offensive rebound. If you can't rebound the ball against this team and you're giving the Golden State Warriors second chances, you're going to lose the game. I don't give a damn if Jordan is playing. I don't care who's playing. Jordan, Magic, Larry Bird, put all the greats on one team. If you can't rebound the ball against this team that's been put together, you are going to lose the game. So LeBron James comes out. He had 18 points or something like that, almost, at the half, whatever. He's doing this thing, 10 rebounds, 11 rebounds, something like that, assistant. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But once again, Kevin Love, where you at, bro? What are you guys doing? Listen, this is the thing about it that people have to understand. When LeBron James says he needs help, he's saying the same things that other star players, regardless of the generation, were saying, but at that time, the general managers and the teams were putting the teams together to more fit what they were trying to do. Okay? So he's just saying what's obvious, because when guys don't show up, all this stuff, people, Kyrie Irving is the closer, this and that, like that. Kyrie Irving goes on spurts where he just turns the ball over. He does the dumbest things ever. And then, when the game is set up for him to just win it, he's a little bit more, capable of doing that, just winning it. But without King James doing what he has to do, Kyrie Irving can't do anything. Because what this game frustrated me beyond, listen, it's not because I wanted Cleveland to win the game that I'm pissed off. It's the fact about how they played on the rebounding. When it comes to rebounding, just think about it. In the first half, right, they had like 8 offensive rebounds or some craziness like that, early in the first half. I don't remember how much they had at the end because I was just raging. But just think about if they were able to score with those rebounds, or even half those rebounds. They don't get to just go off and just do whatever they want at any time and everything is okay if they're able to get those rebounds. But every time KD is running down the middle of the court, you got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson on the outside. They probably were coached to, defend the shooters, go to the outside. And that's why you saw a lot of times they had their, shaking their head, because now they got to figure out how to deal with KD. And I don't know why people are understanding that this is just game one. That's what coaching is about. We knew what the Golden State Warriors were capable of. We already knew that this was going to happen. We already knew that Steph Curry was going to come out and start shooting the ball like he was in NBA 2K. We already knew all that stuff. That's not what this is about. This is about LeBron James trying to figure out a way to get his team to rise to another level and to D up. Because it doesn't really matter how much pressure you put on Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, all these shooters that they have, they're going to make ridiculous threes. Draymond is probably going to hit a 3. KD is probably going to hit a 3. The team is formulated to do this. It's a goddamn all-star team. So you can't make mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when Muhammad Ali fought, George Foreman. I didn't see it live. I wasn't alive. But when I watch it now and I'm looking, I'm like, yo, how the F could this guy say he's going to win that fight? Bro, you can't make mistakes. You have to know what your opponent is doing and you have to react. And the Cavaliers didn't do a good job of that. I do believe that this series just got started. Regardless of how excited people are, oh, bro, LeBron, KD doing this. Listen, people they can't play a lot of zone anymore. Look, if I'm the coach, listen, you got to man somebody up. Bro, man to man. Because if you're going to let KD run down a lane and just be banging like he's in goddamn Space Jam with Michael Jordan, there's no way possible. There's no way possible you're going to win this series. You have to figure out, look, somebody has to always be on KD. Somebody has to always... Why the hell is anybody worried about what's that dude's name? Livingston? Why was anybody worried about him? Leave him open. Go to the other dudes, bro. This game right here, man, I was just really, 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 really upset about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to act like I was happy about the situation because, you know, offensive rebounds, just knowing that they were able to get those second chance points and you're looking at a high octane, you know, juggernaut team. I was very, very disappointed with the way that they tried to, you know, they rebounded. Tristan Thompson was extremely small. He didn't come up anywhere near as big as I thought he would. Kevin Love just started to disappear throughout the game. And it just started to give us flashbacks about the finals 2 years ago. Not the one where they just won, but the one 2 years ago. You got to do better, bro. Listen, you got to come out there and know that you have to rebound that ball. You have to be physical. You have to do these things because this team is capable of scoring 17 points in 2 minutes. I don't think people understand that. They'll just come down and just start shooting threes like it's a video game. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron James saying that, he's just saying the right things. Kevin Durant stood out to me too. If you're freaking dunking every goddamn time I look at the screen, yeah, you're gonna stand out to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just stating the obvious. But look, LeBron James, as usual, is gonna come up and do what he has to do, but he needs help. And this is where people gotta step up and make some action happen, bro. Because if they don't win game 2, I don't like their chances. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. One love.